Kevin Harlan and the crew with the call.
Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. And what the players will be seeing in this one, clutch.
Another specialty of his is the three ball from the corner. That's his signature shot.
We have an interconference showdown here in Boston, where the Celtics will square off. They're getting their first look at the season in San Antonio in this one. They lost both of the matchups in this interconference battle a season ago. They'd like to change that now.
Yeah, and last year it didn't matter whether it was on the home or on the road. They failed to take a game from either of the two meetings.
Yeah, you know, they weren't used to seeing the team and not getting at least one win off of them last year. And that's what they're looking for now.
Fox against Holiday. Fox passes to Mr. Moves. Banked in off the glass. Mr. Moves got the opening bucket of the night here for San Antonio.
That's an efficient start for them offensively, working it inside for the easy 2 points.
And Clark, that's what you like to duplicate time and time again for the rest of the game.
Now, pitch to Holiday. Puts it up. Good on the jump shot.
And if you're the guy who has to guard here, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Valley for San Antonio. It was a loss to Indiana.
Probably their poorest defensive effort all season long. I mean, at home, that kind of beat is not going to cut it. Never mind when you're on the road.
Hey, I don't know, guys. This may be all speculation. Perhaps they had a bad flight into town the night before. We all know a rough flight in can lead to turbulence on the court.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. Fox hits them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Now go to DB, who had a chance to talk with head coach Brad Stevens. Doris?
Coach had nothing but praise for his players, saying they played as well as I've ever seen them play. Everyone is making the right decisions, and honestly, they're playing so well, they don't even need a coach right now. That's an interesting sentiment, guys.
And thank you, Doris. And they're moving it up. Leads him in there. Lets it go with the three. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Fox has got 5 points so far.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Holiday against Fox. Outside Holiday. Left side, Brown. Just 4 to shoot. And that one's good. Brown's got his first points in this one.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim. Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Now here is Holiday. Coming off a solid outing against Miami on the wing. Brown. San Antonio with the rebound. And just under 2.5 minutes left here in the first. That's good for the Celtics. They pick up the win against the Miami Heat.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allow any momentum to build up against them. Kept the
Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
Rebound, San Antonio. Insanity's got his third rebound on the night. Here's Fox. Good. Fox has got 7. Celtics trail by 5. Outside Holiday. With the lead pass.
Hey guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, Jay. You're right. It's glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Lets it go from deep. That's good. Rivers got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Here's Mr. Moves. Ball's not loose, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
I'll had a chance to see some stats for Insanity, how he performed last season.
And the Celtics win possession here. 6-point game. Seeing his pass to Howard. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Johnson outside. The rebound by the Celtics.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while. And he'll take it right into the tubular D without thinking twice about it.
Spurs leading by 4. Here is Boomer. We had a 12-point outing in their last game against Indiana. Fox passes to Boomer from deep. And that one's good. Boomer's got his second bucket of the night.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, I tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Both good from the line that time.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Johnson outside. For the 3. Another miss by Johnson. Celtics trail by 5. The shot from the low post is good.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Here's Mr. Moves. To the paint. Here's Insanity. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. The Insanity's got his second basket.
Guys, he's got the length to get to the rim, and when he gets there, you never see a clumsy or awkward finish out of him. Everything is smooth and fluid.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Fox kicks to Johnson. Pass it to Insanity. That's good on the jump shot. The Insanity's got 6 points.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving him. He's been a key contributor for them this quarter. You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense. I mean, being able to drain the 3-ball, that really can spread the defense and extend the defense as well.
And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to to the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. The Spurs second.
I don't think you can ever underestimate the effect that a few blocked shots can have on your opponent. I mean, it can get into your head as an offensive player. You're going in there thinking you've got a clear path, and then you see the ball going behind you in reverse. I mean, that can be major intimidation and affect your game.
Here is Boomer following the three-pointer by Boston. Pass to Insane. Backs in. Fades. Again, the Spurs good for two.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope, it's been all offense, fellas, all the time here early.
Now here is Holiday. Started by Fox. Shoots from 8. And the nice bucket inside from Holiday. Spurs leading by 4. Here's Fox. He's got 7. Backing him down is Johnson. Up 3. And Boston with the rebound.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at.
No doubt about it. You cannot let up defensively just because he missed that one.
Here is Boomer. He has 6. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 10.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Brown outside. The shot misses.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Snatched away. Outside Brown. There's the pick. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Here's Fox. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
Yeah, and he also did a great job on the backboards, Kev, and that also was a factor.
Celtics trail by 7. The eraser pass to Holiday. The Celtics looking the ball around now. Here's Porzingis. They also played really well in that win against the Heat. Holiday attacking. Here's the eraser, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Really strong rebounding on the interior. He gets the easy putback.
Here's Fox. 10 points for him. Boomer. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
Something else I'll say is that he loves those catch-and-shoot situations, Steve. When he receives a pass in space, it's right away looking to shoot.
The Spurs shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts for the game.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
First one falls for him. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Biombo is checked in for Insanity. Williams comes in for Mr. Moves. Barnes is checked in for Johnson. And it's Anderson in for Costa Coops. Celtics trail by 7. Brown outside. And the layup is good. Brown's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times. Had an easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Dish now to Holiday. 3-pointer. Again, Holiday missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
The pass to Brooke. All up top. And the Spurs scoring again.
Well, they've yet to string many stops together.
It just seems like they're a step slow today.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. trail by 10. Here's the feed to White. He passes to T. Got a piece of it. Shot clock at 6. From the arc. And that one's good. Here's Temple. Ball left side. Wide out. Ball kicks to Temple. Back to Ball. Shoots it. No good. And it's Boston the other way. White with it. He's picked up by Paul. Passes it to Craig. Jay. And he drops it in from the low post.
Ooh, tough layup with the guy right on him. It can be a hard player to handle it.
Now Paul. Boy, he just disappeared against Indiana, and they really needed him. We've got 1:13 left here in the first quarter. Tice, right covering. Paul for three, and he gets the bucket. Paul's got 5 now.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Paul against White. Backs down. Rejected by Biombo. They retain possession. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Ball against White. Ball dishes to Temple. Inside. Biombo.
And it really starting to look like they're going to have one of those days where nothing goes wrong.
Well, Greg, they certainly haven't done anything wrong so far. Stretching the lead into double digits already.
Here's T. And Lance good off the glass. T's got his first points of the night.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served him well during the course of this first half.
Temple the pass to Paul. On T. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Spurs out in front, up by 8. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. The players have a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
The roof is up right now, guys. It's raining in here. A lot of threes through the first.
Hey, sometimes when it rains, it pours, and they have not let up from beyond the arc.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court right now for the Spurs. We got Maverick, and it's Temple at the shooting guard. Spurs leading by 6. Paul with the ball. Barnes screen on White. Takes it to Temple.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't say it at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before that.
Barnes kicks the ball. Again, the miss by Paul. Celtics trail by 6. There's a screen. White, left side. White, left side. Team. Pass to Craig. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. Number 1, the Spurs.
You know, they went through stretches when they just didn't miss from beyond the arc. I mean, that carried them right to the top of that list.
Here's Paul. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Osman. That's the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
There's the pass to Short. And a miss there on the triple.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
San Antonio leading by 6. Barnes kicks to Paul. Hits the jumper in space. Paul's got 7. The Celtics shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. White drives in. Oh, that's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Second quarter play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And he gets it to go.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hit.
The Spurs have gone 1-3 to start out the second quarter. Paul against White. Dishes it to Bianca. Shot's good.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kevin. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some hope.
Offline with his 3. Spurs leading by 8. Here's Ingram. That one wide left.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
They get it back. Passes it to Craig. Fires from deep. And the basket good. Team's got his first bucket of the game and he's on the board for 3.
He's not going to miss many of those, if any. Not when he's got that much room.
He feeds it to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. The baseline J. That's good. Paul's got 9.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Paul against White. Tipped away. And taken away by Paul. Pass to Ingram.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the road.
And Boston has possession after the basket by San Antonio. From 18 feet away, White, good. White's got 6 for his score.
It was a slow start for him. He started to take off as we hit the second quarter, guys. Now, we got a moment to look back to last year's Spurs right now. First in three-point field goal percentage. Second in blocks. They were a top 10 team in field goal shooting. Pretty impressive.
And boy, can this team light it up from the perimeter. That off-the-charts three-point percentage translates into a lot of blowout losses for their opponent.
San Antonio making a switch here. Insanity, he's checked in for Bianco. Mr. Move comes in for Barnes. Johnson, he's checked in for Maverick. Kupis subbed in for Ryan Anderson.
Hey, I like creativity in the circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it. Here's Walsh. And the
off target. San Antonio leading by 7. Here's Fox. He's got 10 to the inside. Mr. Moves. Lays it up and banks it in.
And every once in a while, he'll show up and give you some great moves around him.
Here's Shorty. No scoring in from him, but that's likely to change. And a missed layup.
Excellent, really solid job actually by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Here's Mr. Moves. Feeds it to Johnson. And he hits the jump shot. And now an 11-point Spurs lead.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists, that's very impressive. And it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Now here's White. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Heat in Miami. And the shot is good. Jay's got a better second bucket of the night. San Antonio's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Here's Insanity. And Boston with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Right there for the deep. Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Backs him down. Shoots from 12. And he connects with the jumper. Insanity's got 10 points in the game.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And Holiday, here we go. They get it again. And Insanity picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Here's Porzingis.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Pass to Insanity. Here's Fox. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Boston Celtics. They host the Kings after this game, and that game is the second of 2 straight at home. On defense, Boston. It's
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right. I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
The 10-footer. He passes to Insanity. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Insanity's got 7 points here in this quarter.
He had to wait for a while, all the way until now, but he's finally got his first three-pointer of the game.
Celtics trail by 16. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And that is good.
Fire teams coming from everywhere.
I'm not sure the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them.
San Antonio with the ball. Following the three-pointer by Boston. Brown outside. Backing him down. Fires it up. Connects the jumper drops. 9 points in the game so far. Spurs leading by 11. Here is Boomer. He's got 8. Now the back to Mr. Moves. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Austin with the ball. After the basket by San Antonio. 5 to shoot. Tatum. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trick to the line to shoot 2. For Boston. Boston, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. San Antonio leading by 11. Here is Boomer. Passes it to Fox. It's stolen by Brown. Now Holiday with a clear path to the hoop. And he gets off the fast break with a monster slam.
How about the sharp steal and then wow, it looks like a good way to put the hammer down.
We've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Here's Mr. Moves, following the bucket by the Celtics. 6 to shoot. That's 4 to Boomer. Shot is off. Some solid defense from Brown. Holiday, here's just to Brown. Good.
Yeah, outstanding job there, taking on and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
And it doesn't look like they'll be giving up on any plays tonight either. Their offensive rebounding has also been equally as impressive.
Here is Boomer. He's got 8. And taken away by Brown. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Nice run they put together here to bring it a little closer.
Yeah, they got hot. I didn't think I'd be saying this a little while ago, but now this game's up for grabs.
And even the Spurs decide to talk it over.
Way too many shots getting close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
Here's Johnson. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
Now, here's Brown. He's coming off a 25-point game against Miami.
And don't forget about his work on the glass. I mean, he contributed in a number of ways.
And Holiday kicks to Brown. Pocket 6. Back to Holiday. Lots of room. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Here's Insanity. Brown inside. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 4 assists in the game.
You know, something else with him, you can't forget about his skill as a pull-up shooter. I mean, you give him too much room and he won't hesitate for a second to raise up and spray you with that J.
Here's Insanity. 11 points for him in that last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
And 3 blocks on the game as well. I mean, he was going all out and making plays defensively.
And Boston has possession following the bucket by the Spurs. They grab their own miss. Here's Porzingis from down in the low post. It goes. Porzingis has got 7 points in the game. Here is Boomer. 8 points for him. And the path to Insanity. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Backing down is Brown. To Porzingis. Kept alive. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting team. Third spot, the Celtics.
collectively, I mean, they had an amazing year at the free throw line. Sometimes free throw shooting can be contagious. It seemed like everyone on their team had the hot hand.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Here's Mr. Moves. He's covered by Brown. Fox passes to Brook. Drops in the layup for two. Boomer's got 10.
And when it comes to size, it's not a one-on-one matchup that favors him.
Well, you wouldn't know it with that finish, I tell you. I mean, that took a little bit of creativity right there.
Here's Porzingis. 7 points in the game. A shot fake there. Got the knee out of position. Porzingis has got 4 points this quarter.
Picture perfect with the turnaround. There's no stopping that shot.
And Fox gets it to go. And the Spurs lead by 7. Now, here's Brown. 11 points in the game. Tatum. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Spurs lead by 7. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. Second half about to start up and begin any moment.
Really an extraordinary game for insanity. He has 17 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
Montiel is up there with Brown. Then there's Lance Thomas. It's the eraser. That's the Boston 5. Pass to Porzingis. Here's the eraser. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
And Greg, it's clearly been their edge in a close game like this. You look for every edge you can find.
Here's Insanity. It's deflected. Goes up on the wing. It's hauled in by Brown. Celtics trail by 5. Tatum. It's blocked. Now here's Johnson. And a fast break now for the Celtics. He dishes it to Brook.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That jump was way over the top.
Phone scheme or not, Parker, he's going to finish firm when he gets to space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Here's Insanity after the basket by Boston. Tatum takes it off the glass. He's got 13. And Antonio calls timeout.
Yeah, you can see that they're up a lot of points here in this one. He just wants to break the momentum before this thing gets out of hand.
And, you know, that's a huge part of the coach's job, making sure you keep your guys in the best position possible at all times. So I like this timeout.
And so it's San Antonio with it after the basket by Boston. Pass to Brook off the screen. And the jumper falls for him. Boomer's got 12 points in the game. Celtics trail by 3. Tatum can't tie it up as that one misses. For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Johnson, the pass to Fox. They get the rebound. Mr. Moves, second foul. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. 2 minutes into the second half now. Tatum. And he uses the glass on the lane. 15 points in the game.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it on himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Johnson for three, and he gets it to go. And the Spurs lead by 7.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
Here's Porzingis, and they come right back with their own 3 points. Porzingis got 12 in the game. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. The pass to Fox. Picks up the pick, and Williams picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession.
Well, let's take a look at where Boston ended up, Kevin, last year in the league ranking. 3rd in three-point shooting, 4th in assists. And they were in the top 10 in team scoring as well. This is a team that prides itself on its offensive firepower. And they get it done at that end of the court.
And looking back at their superb free-throw percentage speaks volumes about their skill level and mental focus. They had very few letdowns in concentration.
Celtics trail by 4. Tatum. No good. It's the Spurs taking it the other way. At one point, they led by 16. Here is Boomer. He's got 12. Backing him down is Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Insanity. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Boston trailing. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now, here in the third. That's good. Holiday's got 9 points.
Something's going down. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range, Greg. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Off target from 3-point range.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one. What a game we've seen here for Brown. 13 points and 2 steals as well.
Offensively, defensively, man, he has done it all.
All hustle, non-stop effort. He just doesn't quit. Great resilience and relentlessness in this play.
A different look now for San Antonio. Biombo was checked in for Insanity. And Lewis Williams subbed in for Mr. Moves. And Brown drops them both. Here is Boomer. He's got 12. A pass to Fox. Kicks it out to Johnson. 6 to shoot. He passes to Fox. The 19-foot shot. The shot misses. Excellent D there from Holiday. Tatum blocked. Here is Boomer. He kicks it to Johnson. Johnson left side. Knocks him down. And it's rejected. Passes it to Porzingis. To tie. And he didn't get quite enough under that block. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Fox against Howard. Fox gets to Biombo. Howard down with both hands.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move to him?
Trying to send a message, Clive, but can't slam like that.
I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
He always knows where his teammates want to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Fox against Holiday. Here's Fox. 12 points for him. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Fox has got 14.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure and close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunity.
Here's Fox. He's got 14. These teams were last season's best passers. The squads with the most assists in the NBA. In fourth, the Celtics.
Just a gifted passing team. They play the kind of basketball that fans love to watch. Very unselfish and fluid offensively.
Well, it's been a turbulent quarter, really rough for him. Nothing going his way. But he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
There's the dish to Biombo. On the wing, Johnson shoots it up. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here is Boomer. The 3 from Johnson. And he gets it to go. Johnson's got 6 here in this quarter.
And he is a persistent defender, too, Steve. I mean, even if he gets caught behind on the break, he'll bust his behind and get back into the play and maybe come up with a block at the last second.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead from all.
Yeah, the drive to the bucket was great, but the finger roll was even better.
Down low, the eraser pass to Bryant. That is good. Brown's got 17 now.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish this play.
Here's Fox. He's got 16. The feed to Johnson. Free throw line jump shot. Blocked. And here's the fast break. It's Holiday. Lets it fly. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
What a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that set.
Fox gets to Biombo. Dishes to Johnson. He feeds it to Biombo. Shot is blocked. And even 3-on-3 break. Tatum. And he banks in the layup. It's now only a 1-point Spurs lead.
And really just straight to the basket with a full-hand sleeve.
Well, if you're going to throw it down, make sure you throw it down with force.
To Fox. Tice. He's covered by Brown. Here is Boomer. 12 points for him. And yes, sir, that one drops. Boomer's got 14. They took the pick. With a tie. Offensive rebound. And the call will go against Boomer. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge. That's a problem he has. I mean, not being able to knock down that open jumper. I think it happens far too often.
Barnes with it. Picked up by Brown. Here's insanity. And another basket for San Antonio. Celtics trail by 5. Outside, White. Right side, White. And taken away by Paul. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And guys, what do you think about the muscle stats here for the Spurs?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
To the middle. Here's Team. Here's Insanity. He's got 22. Ball right side. Sinks that one from the post. And it's a 9-point Spurs lead.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. And that's a good strategy when you're on top.
And it's White missing. San Antonio's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And there's the pass to Insanity. Oh, good on the triple.
One made 3 going for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
3. Here's Ingram. He's covered by Brown. Ingram passes to Insanity. And here is Barnes. Shot clock at 5. Puts one up from 19. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. 24 points for Insanity.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the ticket.
Yeah, and that's what happens, though, when you do your work early in terms of getting the good position.
Shorty, he's checked in for the Celtics. Now here's White. He's got 9. Passes it to Shorty. Will it go? Rebound, San Antonio. Barnes has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. And Shorty with the foul. That's his first foul. Stolen. And here's the fast break for the finish. It's down the breakaway slam.
How about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
We've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Got 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. From deep 3-point range, the offensive rebound. Here's White. There's the block. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Paul goes in. Barnes. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And it's 6 points for Barnes. Pass to Shorty. Puts up a 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Barnes has got his 5th rebound in this one. Kicks it out to Paul. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Spurs up by 12. And 4th quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And we're rolling here again with the 4th quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Here is Boomer. On the court right now for the Spurs, we've got Ryan Anderson. He's out there with Boomer. Johnson is out there with Insanity. And it's Barnes in the 4-man position. And a quick look now at how San Antonio's schedule is shaping up. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. Celtics trail by 12. Tatum, who's guarded by Johnson. Knocks it loose. Oh, here comes Johnson all alone. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some good scoring points.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. This guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And the Spurs with possession following Monty Eunice's. A drive-by call. Holiday with the block. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And he hits it and gets back on the play. A three-point possibility. Didn't convert the free throw.
Sometimes the best way to attack size is to go right at it.
San Antonio making a switch here. Fox is checked in. That free throw good from Brown. Spurs leading by 8. Here is Boomer. Kicks it out to Johnson. And uses both hands to jam it in.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
Hey, Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Now here is Holiday. Porzingis. Covered by Barnes. And stolen by Barnes. Soft touch off the glass. And now it's a 12-point San Antonio lead. Outside Holiday. And we're around 2 minutes.
But that one goes Jam. The fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something right.
I gotta pick my jaw off the floor after that one.
Insanity, the pass to Brook. Mr. Move checked in for the Spurs. Here's insanity. Down it goes, jamming that one home. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying hard to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, right?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Mr. Moves. That's the lead pass.
Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots, and quite honestly, it's paid off for them.
Holiday, the pass to Porzingis, and the foul called on Mr. Moves. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Here's San Antonio now. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Pushes it down to finish the break.
Up high and down hard with one hand.
Got a little extra force on that one, didn't he?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I think that's going to rouse up his teammates, no doubt.
Here is Boomer. Gives him the lead pass.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when your defense is in his face like that.
Here's Brown. Johnson with the defensive effort. Spurs leading by 14. Here's Insanity, and the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line, trying to make it a three-point play.
And didn't have to go strong there. Just a little bit of a finger roll to get
7 for the field since the beginning of the fourth. Tatum from outside, off the mark.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got to fight where you want to. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Mr. Moves passes to Johnson. Here's Insanity, guarded by Holiday. Shot clock at 6. The pass to Insanity. Backing down. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Celtics trail by 17. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Tim.
Here's the eraser. Brown outside. A second chance effort. Nice jump shot. Good. For San Antonio, they've gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Here's Fox. Feeds it to Johnson. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Johnson's got 7 now in this quarter.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense. High, throwing down hard one-handed.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone can. You're right. That's like his signature. Really, once he gets.
It's not possible what we just... Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, Martin. It is possible.
And think about it, guys. That's one of the few guys in the entire league who can pull off something like that.
The Insanity, the pass to Mr. Moves. And he slams it one-handed.
Oh, good D, but better O. It's almost as if they're just standing there.
Well said. Well, for the most part, they were just standing still, Clark.
And you know what, Kevin? He's not the most explosive player on the court, but if you give him a clear lane to the basket, he'll punch it on you.
A rebound by Johnson. Spurs leading by 20. Ripped away. Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 6 assists here tonight.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Here is Boomer. This is it to Fox. Uncovered. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Down low. Here's Mr. Moves. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Mr. Moves got 4 points in the quarter. Celtics trail by 20. Here's Porzingis. He dishes it to Holiday. A rebound by the Spurs. Johnson's got his 6th rebound on the night. There's a good screen. Here's Boomer. Terrific design on a pick look. He lays it in.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
It's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do that.
Into Johnson. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Tatum. Off target from outside.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play because they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
So Boston ends up going with the new group. Boston's got a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Fox against White. Can't get it to go. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Insanity, the pass to Boomer. Here's Mr. Moves. Backing down from 12 feet out. You know what?
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
T, the pass to White. Right side, White. And you can count it over the line with a chance to make it 3.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
Well, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time. Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws helping them to just stay close.
Here is Boomer. Pass to Fox. Here's Insanity. Light covering. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
First free throw is good.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
And so he makes both from the line. The Celtics shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Here's the screen. Shorty, the pass to Walsh. San Antonio with the rebound. A pass to Fox. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Misses from short range. On offense, here are the Celtics. Shorty, the pass to Craig. Rebound, San Antonio. Boomer's got 4 rebounds now tonight. He passes it to Mr. Moves. Here's Fox. 6 on the shot clock. And he buries that one, tripping the rim on the way down. Boston's got a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Here's Shorty. Boston again missing.
Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball, share the sugar.
The pass to Fox. Here's Insanity. Light covering. Here's Insanity. Oh, good with the triple.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
And the shot is good. And it's 8 points for Jay.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Spurs leading by 22. Boomer the pass to Johnson. Here's Insanity. Back to Johnson. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Takes the 3. And Boston with the rebound. T's got his 5th rebound in this one.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again. Such a strong finisher for a floor general.
He was up high, and he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
That's the uncanny ability he has to find a teammate for an easy basket or get one himself.
There's the pick. Johnson goes in. They double team Johnson. Pass it to Insanity. Fox, light covering. Takes a 3. They get it back. Here's Insanity. Pass to Fox. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth. And the pass to Mr. Moves. No good. And it's Boston the other way. White, good.
They clearly look like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got some energy out on the floor.
Yeah, but it's come a little too late to have a real impact on the game, though. We call this box score window dressing. All it's going to do is make the numbers look a little better than it was.
Boomer the pass to Johnson. Here's Insanity. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
Well, the comeback hopes are out the window now. I think it's safe to say.
Yeah, it's a done deal. It's wrap time for this group.
Mr. Moves passes to Boomer. Insanity passes it to Boomer on the wing. Johnson. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer with